Sup, hey, it's Trifecta Slay. We're back at it again. Thank you so much for tuning in to our channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching for this beautiful transformation. So here, I'm just cleaning her face with some rubbing alcohol. It's really important to make sure you keep that face clean as possible. The cleaner the face is, the cleaner the makeup look will be, so just keep that in mind. She already has some pretty nicely shaped eyebrows, so that was good. Next, what we did was we took some primer from e.l.f., primed her face, and now we're priming her eye. Priming the eye is really important because it takes all the creases out and gives you a really clean, fresh, clean-cut look for your eyeshadows, especially for blending purposes. If you want a nice, clean eye look, make sure you prime it. And then we're taking some dark browns and we're blending that top part. So the top part of the eye right before the lid and the crease, just to get some dimension going in there. And that dimension is going to look really nice once we start putting the contrast of the colors. So once we have as much dimension as we can put in through those dark brown colors, we're going to blend that eye with a nice feathered out brush. And then we're going to start adding the base. The base of the eyeshadows, which is kind of like a dark pink I decided to use because once you see the end look, you're going to be like, wow, that was a really great idea. And the idea is to add to the eye, not take away from it. So make sure you get on that lid, you pack it on as much as you can, but also make sure that you keep it in line and in place with the shape of the eye. So we're adding a little bit more dimension here. You want to make sure that you keep that dimension going by adding those contrasts and those colors. The black really adds to the contrast in those colors because once we add that pink glitter, you're really going to see the colors pop. And that's what we want. We want the colors to pop so that the eyes will pop and she'll be even more alluring. Her eyes will be even more alluring, and that's the goal. We're using some Trio adhesive. You can find this adhesive at any beauty supply store. And you're going to be really careful. You want to be really careful with this. Because if you don't, you can get this all over. And then when you add that glitter, it's going to pop everywhere. Even on the dimension that you've created, on those lines, those pretty lines that you've created. And so now we're going to take this beautiful glitter. I got this glitter from just one of these like outlet stores that you can find at pretty much any mall or any beauty supply store. And I'm adding it. And it's a really pretty pale pink color or a pastel pink color. And the base that we added earlier added to that color, meaning it's really making it pop out. And it's kind of giving the glue a nice pink color too. So that way the pink is brought out even more, and that's what you want to do. You want to bring it out more without bringing it out too much. And so we're just packing it on, and this glue is really good. I mean, it's really good. It's easy to peel off. And so now that we've packed it on there, we're just going to clean up the under part of that eye. Right now she's looking like Sailor Moon or something. She was kind of laughing, but so yeah, we're cleaning up that under part of her eye so that we have the glitter off so we can get ready for her foundation. And so now we're adding a little bit more dimension to the eye. We're just kind of smoking out that bottom part. Smoke out your eyes because it'll really add more dimension. It'll add so much more to the eye, and that's what you want to do. You want to add more to the eye. The dark colors will bring out the pastel pink, that pale glitter pink color. We don't want the look to be incomplete now. We have to make it, we have to slay it. Then I'm just going in and re-adding that bottom, that top part. That top kind of like brown, dark brown, black part. And you can call this one of the Egyptian, maybe even like a hieroglyphic kind of look, but what we're doing is we're just adding that contrast to that eye so that the bottom matches the top and the crease is smoked out rather than the lid. Now we're adding some eyelashes. You can use any eyelash of your choice. You can use more natural lashes. You can use thick lashes, just depending on your event. Okay, but as long as you're happy with the eyelash length, it really doesn't matter. The look is going to really bring out your face and your eyes, and you're going to be really happy with the finished product. I promise you will if you follow this tutorial, if you follow this transformation video. Make sure you press those on there pretty quick and pretty strong. So now we're adding in her foundation. And her foundation, very creamy, it gives her a creamy look, and it's going to look really good once we start contouring and highlighting her face. And this is full coverage. I decided to do full coverage because I felt like this would make her face look a little bit more elegant instead of playful, just depending on how much foundation you want to put on there and how much coverage. She really doesn't need a lot of coverage because she doesn't have a lot of acne or a dark spot. She has actually a pretty clean, clear face, but I do know that people suffer from that, and that people, choose for their looks to put more foundation on. And do what you want. It's all about beauty. It's all about slaying the look no matter what. And so I'm just, going in with full coverage on her face for the foundation, getting under her chin, getting her cheekbones, the creases of her nose, to her hairline. It's really important to get that full coverage and make sure everything is even and balanced. Balance is the key here. If you want to be trifecta slayed, you have to have balance. Balance is important. Okay, and now we're going in and we're adding the concealer. And we're concealing underneath that eye, right underneath the eyeliner. Make sure this is a clean look. That's the whole goal. I mean, if it's not clean, it's kind of messy, then you're really kind of shooting yourself in the foot. And you want to be slayed, not hurt. That's kind of funny. You guys are laughing. Laugh with me, not at me. Okay, so we're continuing the look. And it's coming out really well, you guys. I mean, this is coming out really, really well. And try to get, I've seen a lot of people kind of blend different concealers, like light and dark and beige and medium brown. Do what works best for you. Whatever's going to add that contrast to your face. And then once you do that, go on ahead and blend it. Blend, blend, blend. And keep on blending. Take your time. We're taking our time here. If you would like to see how I contour and highlight, let me know in the comment box below, and we'll get back with you on that. We'll have our marketing manager get back with you, or our PR person. She's really good at getting back, so you can be slayed too. We're using Fit Me. I love Fit Me. You can use anything. And so this is just to smooth it out, highlight it, powder it, and give her more dimension to her face. It's coming out really, really good, as you can tell. And here we're adding more dimension by now adding the dark contour to all of the creases and wedges and high cheekbones to her face, and we are contouring and adding dimension and shape, more shape to her face. She already has a natural contour, but what we're doing is we're bringing it out and we're making it more elegant. We're adding fire to it. We're adding a special, very special element to it. Blend, blend, blend. And that's the goal. You want to blend it out as much as you can, because the more it blends, the better it looks. Blend, honey, slay, honey, slay. If you want a trend, you gotta blend. If you hear that anywhere else, remember you heard it first from Trifecta Slay, okay? Okay, and we're using the Celestial palette. If you want to know where I got this palette from, let me know in the comments below, or inbox us, or send us an email, and our marketing person will get back with you. We're highlighting. We're working it. Okay, I felt like I was kind of on the fashion model runway there for a second. But look how beautiful that looks. I mean, the contrast in the eyes. And we're open to suggestions too. If you think that, oh, this could have been done better, let us know. We love to try new things, new looks. If there's a look you want to see, let us know. And here we're blending out that brow, those cheekbones, the Cupid's bow. Okay, we're doing it. We're really doing it. Okay, it's getting done. Trifecta Slay is doing it. And then we're just adding a nice mist at the end to keep the makeup in place. And she can keep this all night if she wants to. Look. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And she did her own hair. So if you actually want to see her hair too, see how we did that, let us know. Thanks. Bye.